All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2025 Mega Man 2 Randomizer Tournament Qualifiers. Hopefully everyone's having a great Sunday morning. My name's Specie, and I'm joined today in the booth by Charlie Boy to watch the final qualifier race.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Charlie making his first appearance in the booth this season. Yeah!
Heck yeah, I hope you're having a lovely day, my friend, and I hope everyone out there is having a lovely day. We're going to get into some randomizer action here. So, a little bit of an interesting situation. Since it is the last day of qualifiers, most of the people who were participating have already made it through. So, this race basically is going to see where these two competitors fall, because they automatically qualify.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. Krebelstar had signed up for this last day as well, but he unfortunately is not able to attend. So we originally had 3 racers qualify for the last 2 qualifying spots. Gaming While Dad was in our pool of racers as well, and he had signed up for day 3, and he was not able to attend today either. So we originally had 4 of our 10 entrants this year, not for racing, but yeah, Gaming While Dad, he played yesterday. He wasn't able to play today, and Krebelstar also played yesterday, not able to play today. So the last 2, other than that haven't qualified yet, are Kyle and Bull. Which we have 2 qualifier races set up, qualifier race 7 and 8, and well, since they're the only 2, it looks like they are going to qualify. However, we're still going to have them race, just to kind of lock in place their qualifying spots here. Looks like the guys are just about set up and ready to go. Am I holding the race room up? Let me see. Am I even? Where is the race room? Hello? kind of doing a bunch of stuff at the same time, guys, so bear with me. Here we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and let these guys go. And they should be on their way here in about 15 seconds.
Yeah, so the qualifier setup is going. Today is going to be zipless. This race here is going to be with revealed stage names, so they're going to just play some pure Mega Man action. No tricks, no zips, just skill and figuring out how to handle these situations pretty much as vanilla as possible with all the randomness.
Are you going to be working the tracker today? Or do you want me to do it? I will gladly do it if you aren't able to do that.
Up to you. Flip a coin.
Either way. However we want to do it. I'll go ahead and pull up the tracker.
All right.
I should. Ready? I don't hear the audio. I wonder what's going on with that. Let me double check here in the background. I'll go ahead and while we're getting started, finish up all this background stuff.
Sounds good. And speaking of which, we are go.
Yes.
There we go. We got
there we go.
Siberian Bolt into Flashman, and Kyle going to Heatman right off the bat. Ooh, looks like that was just kind of a whammy, an accidental pick. As now he follows Siberian Bolt into Flashman. Pretty easy going so far. I got some bats in the way, but most enemies seem to be pretty buster susceptible.
Alright, that should bump the audio up for him a little bit. Alright, yeah, both these guys into Flashman. The first rule set here is Tournament B, which means it's any percent zipless, and revealed stage names. So these guys can choose their path, whichever way they'd like to go. You see Bull grabbing the first E-Tank up there in Flashman's stage here. And he makes his way to the boss door. Meanwhile, Kyle following suit.
Looks like we got Woodman right off the bat. And he is less susceptible, so it should go down pretty quick. No item quite yet. But luckily with revealed stage names, they're going to go through some of the easier stages and try to pick up some of these items to use in some of the harder stages later on. That Hyperion Bull goes immediately to Quick Man stage afterwards. With Kyle following right behind.
Yeah, those are usually the good go-to levels for the for revealed stage names, right? If you can pick your path, you want to go flash and quick relatively early, so that way you can get extra life, free E-Tanks, and they're shorter stages, so you just get them out of the way, stock up on resources as best as possible to just move forward throughout the seed. I highly expect a bubble third as well, because that is also a relatively shorter stage, and also a place you can kind of... You have time saves, but you don't necessarily need items in order to make those time saves mostly, so it is a bonus to have item 2 to fly across the first half or the second half of bubble, but I think the time saves in, say, like Metal or Crash Man stage, Heat Man stage, Wood Man stage are much more preferred, and even Airman stage are much more preferred to have, like, say, item 1, item 2 versus these other stages that these guys are picking early on.
Absolutely. As Bull's going to be splitting into their boss room, we'll see who we got. Oh, I got a Bubble Man. Also, another very easy fight. Let's see if Kyle tries to manipulate him.
Bull's going to find item 3 over there for his troubles, and Kyle will find that as well.
And as expected, Bull goes straight into Bubble Man afterwards.
Yeah, we only got the 2 today, 2 runners today. I'll Quantum in the chat asking about it. I did mention it a little earlier. We were supposed to have Creble Star as well, but unfortunately he wasn't able to make it. And so yes, these guys do auto qualify. However, they're still going to race, and they're still going to go ahead and qualify traditionally, regardless. Maybe we'll do seeding this year. Maybe I'll go through all the racers' times and kind of seed that way. So that way it's not just exactly...
Yeah, as we have a little bit of a deviation here in path, Kyle goes into Metal Man.
Free, quote unquote. Yeah. Kyle go into Metal early. Metal's also a relatively quick stage. It is preferred to have, like, say, item 1 going to Metal. But this is also zipless, so I was I'm talking like we have the zips on the board. Really, all we're looking for in these early stages is item 2 to help yourself boost across the stage, because you can't zip in this rule set.
Yeah, and if you're not crafty, even if you had item 2 going to the Metal Man, those space monkeys could actually get in your way and knock you off. So I think Kyle might have actually made a strong
I say Bill got to be careful here. He's down to like 3 pips of health, but he manipulated Metal Man to do the dance, or Cut Man in this case. No items in Bubble stage, it doesn't look like. Kyle fighting, I believe Ellie Creed calls this Quick Man sprite Cherno. Well, Kyle ran out of his air shooter. Let's see what else he's got. He's just going to buster down the rest of Quick Man here, and he's out. See if he gets any items for his trouble.
Did have to burn an E-Tank in that fight, but he does get item 1.
Yeah, and that opens up Woodman, that opens up Heatman and Crashman for him. I'd imagine Crash, you'd probably get better utility than Heatman. You do want that item 2 for the back half of Heatman stage.
Oh yeah, but item 1 will definitely help you get over the pillars in that bottom section. As we get our first look at Airman stage and see if it is as difficult as some of the Airman stages can be, but it looks like Bull's making his way through pretty quickly. A little pause buffer to make sure he doesn't get sniped out of the air by those little frogs. Taking a little bit of a beating, but it gets through it pretty easily. Let's see who we got at the end of Airman stage here. It is Crashman. Buster soft, so taken down with a relative ease.
Bull does find item 2 at the end of Airman stage, so that gamble there pays off for him a little bit, seeing that he would... Oh. Yeah, he wouldn't... Sorry, I had the echo on. I was trying to check the volume levels, trying to see if the music was loud enough or not, but yeah, he finds item 2 at the end of the Airman stage, so that gamble did kind of pay off for him a bit. Ooh, Kyle takes a death at the end of Bubble there. Unfortunate.
We got Team Rocket members trying to block Heatman's path here. Alright, as Kyle gets his Metal Man fight down, he's gonna move on to the next. Looks like he's going for Woodman stage. Still trying to get a little tricky with that item 3, but getting caught up there. Bull having item 2 is going to be able to get through this Yoku block section, just, you know, with relative ease, as we see Kyle utilizing item 3 to help get up these ladders a little bit to the treetop.
Yeah, those ladder boosts really do save time, too, so good on him for doing that. Yeah, I kind of don't blame Kyle for not playing Airman stage. He's surely looking for that item 2 before going there. As that does save quite a bit of time in Airman stage.
See who we got at the end of Heatman. It is Flashman. Taken down with relative ease yet again.
Yeah, Bull's still going to be looking for his item 1. We know it's in metal, so he's not going to have it here, but he does have the more important item 2 to help him go a little faster at the end of this stage, or at least in the treehouse, one or the other, whichever he so chooses.
See Kyle trying to take down Airman here. It's going to be a 2 cycle, so even though it's not Buster Soft, goes down pretty quickly. I'd say Bull probably has about half a stage up on Kyle right now, but it's really hard to tell until you get into the Wily stages.
Yeah, indeed. Kyle is heading into Crash as well, which is one of our longer stages here. Oh, he's going to get that screen regression. Unfortunately, I do that every now and then too. It's ridiculous. I don't know why. I guess his position was like not high enough on the ladder, so whenever he pushed up after the transition, it goes back. So it does happen.
Elevator section, got some item 1, he's using it to pretty good use, getting through here, avoiding all the Pokeballs getting thrown at him.
Team Rocket blasting off again. Speaking of blasting off, Siberian Bull blast off through the back half of Wood stage with that item 2. Picking up a little bit more time on Kyle there. Kyle didn't have his item 2 just yet in order to be able to do that.
Making good use of item 3 in his longer ladder section, though, prior to the one where you normally use item 3.
Yeah, item 3 definitely helps on this ladder section with ladder boost and whatnot. I've noticed some runners tend to go the left side and boost with item 2, which I haven't exactly timed it to see which one's faster, but I will say that they are similar times boosting item 3 and item 2, and on the left you get an E-Tank without having to wrap around. So,
interestingly enough, I think Kyle saved a decent amount of time through the first half of the stage, but he burned all of his item 1.
Yeah, item 1 management, it happens, especially coming through the back half here. Ooh, Bull did not put did not place his item 2 right, so he's going to have to reset the screen. Meanwhile, Kyle fighting Heatman at the end. Here he finds, is that Metal Blade to be a little soft weakness to Heatman.
Rocking and rolling. 2 stages left.
Speaking of Heatman, that's where Kyle's headed next. And Bull having a little bit of a rough time on these elevator screens comparatively. Item 2 isn't exactly the ideal weapon to boost on those screens. Item 1 is if you have to go through those screens, but item 2 you can make do with it for sure.
So interestingly enough, with the routing here and the difference in items that these competitors have, I'd be very intrigued to see where they fall at the end of these, because I'm going to need to take those Yoku blocks at the end of the stage to not have items too.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Bull did make the right call in this particular seed by going to air early. However, I do not blame Kyle one bit for waiting, because in my humble opinion, I believe that it would save more time to item 2 the first half of the air. You have a decent amount of enemies to do refills on, and then item 2 the second half of the air as well. I'd much rather do that than doing it in Heatman stage. As the Yokus, I mean, yes, you do save time, of course, item 2ing over the chasm here, but I still think it's more worth it to have the air boost than the Heatman one.
No, I 100% agree. Well, Kyle picking up a little bit of time on that Heatman stage too, because of having item 1, he was able to get over those pillar sections a little bit faster, so as he finds a Flashman, he might, take an E-Tank here for safety. As now, Bull going into his last Robot Master, which is Metal Man. Kyle following suit, going to Airman in his last boss.
Yeah, these guys are both missing the opposite item. Arguably, Bull does have the better one as far as the Robot Master stages go. Well, zipless, of course. For zips, of course, item 1 is going to be the better one, but it's just a preference, you know, preference.
See, if what I called earlier comes to fruition here, and see if Bull gets knocked off by these monkeys. Looks like he's not even going to opt to go for the item 2. I think that's a wise call in this situation.
That chat command is awfully old. That's not the right thing that's supposed to pop up there. That's from the 2022 one. Let's see if I can figure out what the 2025 one is. Hey, there we go. Got it.
There it is.
Yeah, that.
Alright, well, Bull making short work of the boss at the end of Metal Man stage. That means he is going to get his item 1 and be on to the Wily? Question mark stages?
Cossack?
Oh.
Yeah, Cossack stages.
He's even disagreeing with me. He's like, nope, I'm not Wily, I'm Dr. Cossack.
Yep, Kyle gonna scoop up his item 2 here as well. A fun fact, that Quint sprite he's using happens to be his own creation. He's the guy who created it and put it in the randomizer, so you can thank him for that. And he even went the extra mile in creating the sprite by adding the weapon get screens and whatnot. I normally don't do that. I might end up eventually going back and putting some sort of swap there instead of having Mega Man on all the custom characters, but I will say I probably won't end up drawing the full thing. I'll just put the actual sprite that they use in game. But Quint will have his full thing because Kyle did the work for that, so big shout out to him for that.
Bit of a beating through the first half of the stage. Oh, we didn't even talk about the dragon.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys like to play a game. I don't care to play the game. Anybody who likes the game, now's your opportunity. Please make your dragon guesses. We like to guess colors, weaknesses, and sprite.
Georgia Peach, Swag Dragon, Bubblette.
I'm gonna go with turquoise dragon with shades and yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Because it's on screen, so I can see it.
We find Metal Blade for weakness. Let's see if Kyle goes straight for that, or we find another weakness for it.
Is it turquoise or is it aquamarine? Or is it just aqua?
Go with aquamarine. Alright, Kyle's gonna find Metal Blade 2. Hopefully he doesn't take a hit. There he goes. As we see Siberian Bull taking his item 2 across the top part of Wily 2 here, with Kyle hot on his heels, probably about 2.5 behind.
Maybe 10 to 15 seconds behind. I mean, easy gap. Easy gap. Yeah, this is a pretty nice chopped and screwed version of Cutman's song, if you will. And GWD responsible for those animated tiles in the background here at Wily 2. That was a new one, referencing the Wily Casino fight from, I guess, Mega Man 7, or maybe even Mega Man 4.
That was your shooter on the wall. Does not seem like that's going to be the case. As Bull is quickly pulling up on the Pico blocks. We'll see what kind of sprite we get today.
Yeah, will it be invisible, or will it be a sprite? It is a sprite, so that means the Picos are randomized. So random spawn points for these Picos, that's new to this year.
Looks like we got Leaf Shield as one of the weaknesses, but it is not a one hit. Both lines one hit, it is Air Shooter. Yes it is. And we've got Hornet Man's weapon from Mega Man, is he in 9? I believe? That's correct.
Leaves for the blood.
Okay, it does take a lot of energy, so we'll probably be looking for one or two of the refills at the beginning here. Wily 3 here. As expected.
Seems like his audio is just a bit out of sync. Wonder if I can do anything about that.
Oh, we got a gut tank. Bull finding Metal Blade for it. Kyle just still a few screens behind. As we go into Wily 4, which a lot of people in the community like to call the Great Equalizer. Anything could happen. Bull gonna wisely take the option to refill up his energy real quick before hitting this stage.
There we go. I figured it out. I think. Certainly seems that way.
That was right. Kyle did shred the tank with Air Shooter, picking up a little bit more time. Still hot on Bull's heels. Let's see what these next couple rooms have in store for our runners. Looks free and clear, but we'll see what happens on the next screen.
Yes, the ever so important Wily Scream of Doom. Wily 3, or Spike Screen of Doom. Not so gloomy today. The boy is gonna have to pause buffer here as he hesitated a bit while he was on the ladder to see if any shrimp were spawning, I believe.
Let's see how Kyle handled it.
Yeah, he's also going to be riding item 2 across, and he will make the elevator. Well, doesn't beat it, but does make it, nevertheless. And Bull heading into Blue Beam fight here.
Have the wall weakness quite yet. Me. Second leaf shield for. Alright, leaf shield for wall weakness. What looks like heat is the weakness for the blue beams that goes down really quick as soon as the ball gets the ball out of the way. Let's see how fast Kyle finds out what the
is. Yeah, Bull's stopping for some refills up front here in the refights, which I do not blame him whatsoever.
Taking on the blue beam too, still hot on his heels.
Yep, Bull in his second refight here. Oh, he does know the two shots of leaf shield will take out Heatman. And Kyle also going counterclockwise, so right on his heels. Gotta love Metal Man aerobics when he's in the water.
Kyle's not optioning to go for leaf shield here, using a spot weakness instead. Time there.
Tank there, avoiding the death, and he's going to leave the health drop behind. He does have 2 extra E-tanks, so yeah, scooping the health drop does take extra time, especially if it's on the right side of the room, being that the door's on the left side.
Gonna be headed into the machine fight here, but he's gonna take some time to refill his energy.
Well, that's our Mega Man 4/10 machine there.
With Cossack piling it. Finds a crash bomb for both stages, takes it down very quickly.
Banana Woodman beating on his chest here. And Kyle gonna go find his machine fight here.
Alright, let's see if he gets this figured out. Oh, pretty quickly. Looks like he's using Leaf Shield, but doubt that's gonna be good for the second one. Nope.
Oh, he does find Quick Boomerang. Oh, is that Bubblehead? Yeah, Bubblehead. Sorry.
Alright,
I looked how many times he scrolled up.
It's an instant alien fight.
Yep, that's out of Rockman 2 Guard. This is Magnet Fist Bros alien there. Look like Magnet Man, I guess, kind of, but not really.
Oh, that's a buster weakness.
Yeah,
Alright, and there we have it, folks. Siberian Bull taking him down first with a official racetime.gg time of 30 minutes and 50 seconds. how quick Kyle is able to find the poster weakness on that. Oh, goes for it right away. Attaboy. Alright, and Kyle taking on the Alien with a official racetime.gg time of 31:24. GG's to the runners. As we stated before, both of these gentlemen have qualified just sheerly by showing up, but having some races today, having a little fun, and seeing where they could potentially be seated if we decide to go that route.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, like traditionally, we've always picked random seeds and whatnot, but Senator Sama did mention in one of the races that we were seeding this year, which wasn't exactly accurate, but now I feel like I might need to poll the community and see if they want to do that, especially since old Bull and Kyle here kind of got the auto qualify thing that the others wasn't able. The other people who raced weren't able to make it today. So I mean, it is what it is. I kind of hate auto qualify type thing situation, but at the same time, I mean, if it's got to happen, then it's got to happen. So make the best of it, and at least kind of seed it out properly. So I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do moving forward, but we'll kind of figure it out as we go, per the norm.
Well, that being said, we have our 8 racers this year, my friend.
We do. I can pull up the winners here and tell you who they are. RSBC qualifying in race 1, Casual Tom in race 2, 2% Chungus in race 3, Snape in race 4, myself in race 5, and then Swift in race 6. We'll say Siberian Bull 9 in race 7, which will give Mega Kyle 83, aka Kyle 2X. Sorry, 2KX. The final spot for race 8. I'm working on it, Bull. I'm working on it. He says, seed? These guys are ready to go. Let me /roll seed for Qualifier race 8. Bekirio. BEKIRYO. Bekirio. That is the seed we will be racing on today, as provided by RollChamBot. Shoutouts to Daggett. Great non-partial seed roller for our tournament here for years in the past and years in the future, hopefully.
Also, if you in the audience have any interest in trying out any of these seeds during the tournament, we do roll all of them with RollChan on the Discord, so you can look back and say, hey, you know what? I wonder if I could beat any of these runners just testing it out, or just want to have some fun with it and see where my time falls. You can always get on the Discord, pull those seed numbers, and punch it right in.
So these guys are going to go ahead and get ready for the next qualifier race, and I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic for a minute while these guys set up and do anything in the background that I need to do. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yes, that is correct, Murdoch. Presented by Mattel and viewers like you. very funny little additions that we put in there, little quality of life things, little tongue-in-cheek jokes. Alright, and as soon as Charlie Boy is ready to go, I believe our races are ready, so we'll give them just a couple minutes here and we'll get race 8 underway.
Oh, I'm good and I'm ready.
Alright.
So yeah, we're just waiting on these guys. Then in that case, looks like Kyle doesn't quite have his seed loaded up yet, but he's getting there.
Like they're both on the same seed, so I'm gonna get this going. Starring Bill Reiser as Forte, yep. And here we go, the countdown has begun. And they're off, folks. This time it's going to be hidden stage names. Let's see how this plays out. We got Bull going into Flash, Kyle going into Heat.
Yikes!
Yeah, right?
Yeah, this is hidden, so it is a little. It can be a little rough, and Kyle seeming to not reset instantly, which is not really recommended. But sometimes, depending on what kind of monstrosities you see in the beginning of the stage, which at least he doesn't need like item 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever the case may be for fan fiends. So yeah, he's gonna go ahead and stick with it. Much respect. It is kind of like an old school randomizer type thing to just try to play the seed and play the stage how they fall in hidden. In the hidden category, so I can respect it for sure, and he's doing rather well.
Yeah, I was gonna say you never know. It could be a giant boon too, because like you could get item 2 out of here, which
ooh, mistimed it there. Unfortunate. Finds its way into the pit, but yeah, like you were saying, it could this could pay off as if he did find item 2 here, he could be cruising throughout the whole seed.
As we see Bull pulling into the boss room with Flashman. I'll having a little bit of difficult time with the timing here. Hopefully he can get over it as Bull is fighting quite a high-jumping Crashman, going and clipping through to the bottom of the screen.
Yes, he is a bouncy boy.
Bull's gonna have to be careful here. Hopefully he picked up that E-tank. I couldn't see if he was able to get it or not.
Yeah, I think he's gonna win the DPS race. Yeah, he does. No items, unfortunately.
No item for him, but we will see if Kyle gets one out of Heatman as Bull ends up going into Heatman himself. And he's gonna see some of those Buster Immune Sniper Joes there, or Wafer Food Soldiers.
Question in chat from T Murdoch. No, the He-Man blocks are not randomized. Those are one of the things that are consistent with vanilla, so that way, if you don't have item 2 over the chasm, you don't lose like so much time trying to figure out for randomization, because Heatman blocks are rather hard to get across unless you know the vanilla timings and whatnot.
Hey, look at that!
Yeah, and it does pay off.
Heatman in Heatman stage and gets the item too, like we called it.
Oh man, getting Crashman stage out of the way as well. Ballsy.
I respect it.
Yeah, but hey, look! I mean, look where Bull's at. Bull's found Heatman stage early as well. So, well, I say ballsy. He's not choosing his path. So, I guess he's you know. Oh, a little bit low on the item 2 placement off the elevator. In this situation, it's probably just best to reset the screen. But Kyle's gonna go ahead and buster those guys down and just go ahead and make his way up.
It's one of my least favorite enemy sets on these screens too, because you just get picked out of the air, especially if you're doing great movement and you just get hit at the last second.
Yeah, location could definitely be a nightmare. Timing, I would imagine, would stay relatively the same, but like if you just had ups and downs and whatnot instead of just a straight shot on those He-Man blocks, that could definitely ruin somebody's day or run. And Bull gonna scoop up his item 2 from Heatman stage now, so both these guys are pretty much on a level playing field, I'd say. The Shrek Robert sprite swaps, yeah, they I forget which hack they're from, maybe Vine Man.
Now I don't think I necessarily agree with Kyle going to the right side here, considering they got item 2, but you know, at the end of the day, like when you're saddled with this hidden stage names situation, like go with what you're comfortable with, I suppose.
Yeah, Kyle's old school, and especially from the vanilla speedrun, everyone's used to going right side, using item 3 to boost and whatnot, and I mean, even as a kid, I kind of went left side, so, I mean, I'm not per se coining that is my unique strategy, but, with the pause buffering stuff, I might have kind of, I don't know, what's the term I'm looking for? Quakered it, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. As Kyle gets item 1 out of Crashman stage. Alright, now we got a little bit of a game situation going on here, because Kyle getting 2 of the longest stages out of the way early.
I did not catch if he got an item at the end of that stage or not.
Yes, he did get item 1 out of Crashman stage.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Bull also in a long stage in Woodman, but he does have item 2 now from Heatman stage to deal with the back half of this, and he's got the vanilla enemy here and the cuckoos, aka chickens. Or cuckoo, I believe is the pronunciation of that, not cuckoo. But Sniper Joe's. Buster immune Sniper Joe's. Kyle decides to pop his E-Tank here. I don't blame him at all. Although I think he might have had enough health to take on that last hit there.
I didn't even see who Bull was fighting, but made short work of him. But
Yes, he did. I want to say he was fighting Woodman and Wood Stage. I think that was actually Woodman. But I could be wrong. Chat's gonna help us out. They always do. Oh, we got that that enemy from Mega Man 6, I believe, Yamato Man stage. The totem enemy. I believe that's who that is. Or no, not the maybe it is. I don't recall. I'm pretty sure it was from Mega Man 6 though, as the Fan Fiend swap.
I'll find a Quick Man at the end of Quick Man stage. Is this even randomized? Bull heading into Crash Man stage as well. He's also very light on items as well, so he's gonna have to take the long way like Kyle did.
Yeah, he does at least have the item too to boost up.
As Kyle makes his way into Metal Man stage, rather.
Yeah, fun fact, that sprite there for the Met Dispenser is actually in the vanilla-based game as a unused content. So we've accessed that in the randomizer and placed it in the stage that it was found in unused, which is Crash Man's stage. And it's also in a background in Quick Man's stage, but it's a pretty cool little idea. Unfortunately, they didn't use it in vanilla. Wouldn't that be neat if somebody, Quantum Squid Man, somebody could get that working? That would be great. An actual Met Dispenser for an enemy? That'd be sick. Yeah, we definitely need some new enemy sets and whatnot in randomization, and start pulling from other Mega Man games and stuff. That would be great.
Making it into his fourth Robot Master, as well as Kyle, who we have at the end of Metal Man. It's going to be Airman. This should be actually pretty easy if he doesn't block himself too much, because as he's on the conveyor belt, the air shooters actually go slower.
Have no item in Metal stage, it doesn't look like. And Bull's gonna get his item one from Crash, taking out Bubble Man.
Speaking of Bubble Man, Bull heading into Bubble Man stage, Kyle and Flash Man. Most of the long stages out of the way for both of our runners, where Kyle is gonna need to still do Woodman, but he does have item one to, you know, get up some of those sections a little bit easier. Depending on how they use it. Looks like we got some crabs and shrimp at the bottom of Bubble Man. It's like the water enemies want to be in the water.
Yeah, it's almost like vanilla, just about.
I know, right?
Yeah, because that's the section. That's usually the section the crabs are at. This is usually the section the frogs are at. Albeit they aren't mixed in the section together, but yep. And Kyle dealing with the jumpy Flash Man there.
Does have some weapons to see if he can get a weakness.
Yeah, I don't think those air shooters follow Crash Man off screen. I think they do end up stopping there. Kyle gonna bust another E-Tank here. And we also have Metal Man again in Bubble Man stage. So Siberian Bull gonna be able to manipulate that. And he's gonna find item one there. Oh, whoops, I already marked him for item one in the last stage. I guess it was Bubble stage that held it. Meanwhile, Kyle finishing off Flash. So he's got Wood, Air, and Bubble to go. And then Bull finishing off Bubble, has Air, Quick, and Metal Man stage to go. And item 3 still at large.
I think by process of elimination, we're probably going to see it drop right here at the end of Airman stage.
Yeah, that's true. I say Kyle has Bubble to go, but he does have item 1, so I guess he's already done Bubble. Maybe he's just got Air and Wood to do. Go ahead and mark that as being the case. I am the worst tracker, by the way.
Okay, you're pulling like triple duty right now, and I appreciate it.
Streamer, commentator, and tracker. I'm the worst. Absolute worst. And Bull walking across the top of the baby Metroids from, I guess that's from Super Metroid. Gaming While Dad did a nice job importing that sprite over. Looks fantastic.
So use of item 2 through the bamboo section for Kyle. He's only going to have a little bit dealing with the cuckoos and the last part of the created, but they are one hit from what I remember.
Yeah, he does still have a bit of item 2 here to utilize. So, he's gonna run into the telly there. Yeah, unfortunate that those tellies kind of do blend in a bit with that background. Ah, yes, and Bull does pick up his item 3 from Air.
Yes, as we see Woodman at the end of Woodman stage.
I apparently marked the stage that Bull hasn't completed, and I'm not sure which one it is. Maybe it's Flashman's stage. Because he had 2 on the board now, and oh, he still does. No, that's right. Quick and Metal. Okay, cool. And then yeah, oh nope, Kyle hasn't gone to Bubble yet, so maybe he didn't get his item 1 yet. There we go. Alright, now it should be fixed. Tracker should be good now. I believe. By process of elimination.
I could have swore Kyle got his item 1.
I thought so too, but I'm pretty sure I saw Bull get his item 1 in Bubble stage, so...
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're running the same seed. This is Game 2, aka Qualifier Race 8. These guys are both qualified, however. Due to our other players that are not qualified not being able to attend today. So big shout outs to Siberian Bull and Kyle, but they are still going through the motions to qualify, quote unquote. As if they didn't race the races, then yeah, we'd have to reschedule the last qualifier, and whoever could attend those days wouldn't be able to do that. So technically this is Qualifier Race 8, but they are both also technically qualified if they finish. And Bull did win the race, so Bull is actually the first Qualifier Race 7. So he is actually qualified at this point. Kyle just needs to finish this game in order to claim this spot. Alright, and that will be... a quick man stage down for... Yep, there's Kyle's item 1. Quick man stage down for Bull. Item 1 obtained from Bubble stage for Kyle, and now he's on his way to get his item 3 from Airman stage, which is his final stage. You know, it seems like this was just about the same situation as last time. Bull had metal left in the revealed stage seed we did previously in Qualifier Race 7. Bull had Metal Man stage left at the end, and Kyle had Airman stage left at the end. But this time, Kyle has item 2 to get across Airman stage. So, as last time, I believe, wasn't item 2 locked in Airman stage? Or was it He-Man? I don't recall.
It was in Airman stage.
Yeah.
Alright, it's just a race to the boss room now to see who gets out of Wily, or gets to the quote-unquote Wily stages first. Alright, let's see if Bull's Airman is going to be as cooperative as Kyle's was earlier. Looks like it's going to be.
Yeah, as long as you're not jumping on that conveyor belt, you can manipulate the speed of Airman's tornadoes in that particular boss room. Ooh, a nice fight from Kyle as well, so it's going to be right on Bull's heels here.
Right, as we see the best eyebrows in video gaming on Bull's screen, let's head into Wily and make our predictions for the dragon.
Yeah, that's a pretty similar outcome as the last situation. Bull is right ahead of Kyle, just like he is today in Qualifier Race 7, just like he is today in Qualifier Race 8. Goodness, words are hard sometimes.
Oh, I agree.
Oh yes, and the chat is already guessing dragon colors, so you know what that means. It's time to do the guessing game of the randomizer that we love so much. Please make your guesses in chat if you'd like to participate. I retired, so I don't guess, but Ari, what do you got?
I'm gonna go for my classic second race guess, Barney the Dragon Corn with a leaf shield weakness.
Right on. Yeah, there's apparently I say apparently, I know there is one because I put it in, but there is a new dragon sprite that is yet to reveal itself in this in the tournament seeds yet. So we'll see if we actually get that one. That's what Snape's guessing for this one. He's saying yellow and leaf dragon. Oh yeah, these guys are just about synced up.
Honestly, if the timers are going to be with the leaf, there might be a little bit of a syncing issue in terms of timing, if it depends on when they hit the timer.
I didn't even notice that. Might have to resync these timers here. I figured they'd be on the same pace since last time. My bad, guys. Oh. We got the Ash Ketchum Dragon blocks there, and Bull finds Bubble, and so does Kyle. They're out of there. It's the Dragon Corn. If you guessed purple and pink Barbie Dragon Corn, you got it.
I needed a little green in there for my guess to go across, but... Alright, both on to Wily 2 within seconds of each other.
Alright, that should sync up the timers. I'm just kidding.
Kyle taking some time to try to find out the wall weakness here. Because he is very low on heat. He's only got one. And he finds a full blast heat and wall weakness. However, that time that he took to get the back is a little bit further behind Bull. And considering how close these two are, little decisions like that will be the outcome of this race. As long as no catastrophes happen, of course. As we go to Pico. And hey, there it is! Twitch chat, you're in the game!
There we go, that should sync the timers. How about that?
Very good, very good. So we found air shooter and bubble lead as the weakness of the Pico block. Air shooter being the hard weakness, the bubble lead being a softer weakness. lot of item consumption for both of them, so. As pulled out of Wily 2. Kyle's gonna need to search for that bubble lead here. Oh, finds Quick Boomerang as a hard weakness, but he's gotta be careful. If he gets tagged by one of these, he's gone.
Yeah, he almost he was playing with fire a little bit there. And we got Nickelodeon Slime, Green, Wily Water. Yeah, that's something I want to work on in the off seasons. A little bit more background randomizations and whatnot for the Wily stages, or for all the stages, really. We'll see if that ever happens or not. It does take quite a bit to make a good tile set sometimes.
Into his tank fight. Let's see what kind of tank it is.
That would be a Technodrome from TMNT 1.
Yeah, as I believe Moore was on Bubble Lead already going into that fight. Takes him down immediately.
I think it's from the first one. It actually might be from the second one. It's from one of them. Seeing the crags on the end of the Technodrome to serve as Guts Tank's hand and the don't go past this point type thing. I believe that's actually TMNT 2. Come to think about it. The arcade game, NES.
Makes sense. Alright, as we are here in the Great Equalizer, if anybody's not seen the randomizer before, one of the fun things that's always been a part of the randomizer is that all sports league sections are randomized as well. Alright, let's see what these anxiety rooms have to bring. We got some gear adjusters. Shouldn't be too difficult to deal with as long as one doesn't drop on his head as soon as he's out of this next ladder. Oh, looks like he did. Oh, but he uses item 1 and luckily gets knocked back onto the item 1 before it disappears to be able to get through. See how Kyle handled it.
Oh yeah, that's a rough the gear jesters. Oh no.
The ladder.
Oh, he's trying to save it. He does have item 1 to get on the elevator at least. Oh! Nope, he just made it across.
Gotta take an E-tank here, probably.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't make it out of the room, though. He did make it across, but he did not make it out of the room, unfortunately. Yeah, now the damage canceling's a thing. You can just pause and take the hit and still re-grab the ladder. We'll see if Kyle's able to do that this time.
Well, finding also one of the best weaknesses from the blue beam, where he didn't even need to break any of the walls, as he is under 3 fight.
I got the Prodigy juggle going there. A little bit of Prodigy juggling. Ooh, Kyle almost in a bad situation again. He saved it. Very nicely.
Now, Kyle, knowing that the weakness is, I believe, heat. Let's see if he goes straight for it or tries one of the god weaknesses. Oh, yep. Go straight for Metal Blade. Should be able to take this out, but he does need to bump through the wall to get to the other. Down to his last two Robot Masters. Pretty much gonna say this is gonna go both ways, but anything can happen.
Yeah, Bull does have a sizable lead for sure. It does happen. Yeah, that Wily 4 death from Kyle does take quite a bit of time to go back, probably about a good 45 seconds to a minute and a half. But at the same time, randomizer, cool mistress type thing, anything can happen. I mean, Bull could take the same death or game over here at the Wily machine. And that's even that's like a 2-minute time loss, I think, or 2 to 3 minutes if you have to redo the refights. But Bull stocked full of E-tanks, and being the veteran that he is, I'm sure he'll be fine.
He finds Metal Blade for the first part of the Wily machine. Major works for the second. Does not. He's gonna have to run for another. Looks like he's gonna go with Crash Bomb. Takes a big hit, but gets through.
Got 2 more Robot Masters for Kyle.
Rapping. A nice song for a little jump through Victory Road.
Yeah, Quantum and Creed did a lot of work. Quantum actually making the programs to convert and putting into the randomizer, and then Creed kind of, saying, hey, this is where these songs should go. These should go on stage select. These should go here and there together. Siberian Bull's going to finish with a time of 31:12.
Yeah, making quick work of him with that Metal Blade.
And he did already qualify last race, so just as long as Kyle makes it across the finish line here, he'll grab his qualifier spot.
Kyle's still hunting for that. Gets the Metal Blade. He's going to find out it does not work on the second part, though. I wonder if he has any E-takes left. He does.
Uh-oh.
Finds a heat for stage 2.
Oh, yep, he's going to make it out there.
Alright, let's see how Kyle handles the alien. See how fast he finds Metal Blade.
Oh, I'm tripping. My bad. What's up, Bull? both in the chat, you guys. That's our qualifier from race 7.
Oh, I had to double qualify, you know.
Yeah, had to qualify, you know.
I know. I just want to point this out real quick for both seeds. I know it's not coded where the enemy in the first screen's in the whole level, but I just thought it was funny. The first seed with the tiki torch just being everywhere, and the rabbits just showing up everywhere in the second one.
And I gotta shout out Kyle for his GGs. He gets the time of 33:19 from the race time. So
GG's to him.
GG's to both of you guys as well. Thanks so much for coming and racing today and qualifying for the tournament. Excited to have a potential to go up against any one of y'all.
Yeah, it's gonna be real tight. Let's see. What else? Was not happy about getting the heat second again in that second race with no items. Because last night ended up getting heat and crash 4th and 5th, no items, and was not happy about that. But hey, at least item 2 was behind heat in this one. Oh.
Yeah. Y'all both like seed 1 and seed 2 were both like y'all both had similar Robot Master endings, even though seed 2 had the what's it called? Had the hidden stage names. Like y'all both you ended up in metal for your 8th Robot Master, and Kyle ended up in air for his 8th Robot Master, both seeds. So
I do want you to know in that first seed, I actually completely forgot about metal until I realized, I hadn't done metal yet.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that's actually not a bad strategy because you get the longer stages out of the way, and then you have metal, which is kind of sort of a shorter stage.
Yeah, but fair this seed in that first seed, metal item 1 was in metal, and I was looking for item 1.
No.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I think Kyle saved air for the last, and air had item 2. So you actually went air kind of early, like 3rd or 4th, I think. So you were able to pick up item 2 a lot earlier than Kyle did in the first seed, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was 4th because I was just trying to adopt doing metal later so I could at least have a spare E-tank going into Wily stages.
Indeed.
So.
I'm just seeing if Kyle wants to join us for commentary, get some last thoughts from them if they want to join. If not, any other thoughts on the Seeds Bowl?
Yeah, he should have an invite. The Discord bot should have sent him one, and I left an invite in the race room. I guess I could send him one in a DM just in case he didn't get those.
May have stepped away to, do some business. Hey, God and semi-God weaknesses for the boo beams in both seats.
No.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I had to fidget with the weapons.
I think saved air for
No. My main complaint in that first seed is the weapon resources, and that they were just getting drained all over the place, and it was not making me happy.
A lot earlier than Kyle did in the first seed.
Like I was panicking over Crash being a weakness for like the machine or the alien, and it ended up being the weakness for the machine. Or even going into that boo beam fight in the first seed, I was really worried. I was like, oh, Crash better not be the weakness for these boo beams. I really hope it wasn't.
Yeah, my biggest concern was since I did a little practice beforehand, I got the invisible Pico Picos. And that was my main concern. I wanted to have enough E-tanks in case we ran into the same situation.
Should have sent him one, and I left an invite in the race room. I guess I could send him one in a DM. You don't like Pico kisses?
I don't like invisible Picos.
Do some business.
Pico likes kissing you. No. No, he likes kissing all of us.
God,
Or she,
I-
or whatever.
God and Simi.
I did a practice run this morning, and I got to the Pico fight with 0 lives, and I accidentally drained one of my E-tanks when I had like half health, and it turned invisible. I was like, I'm just turning off my Nintendo, and I'm gonna try again later.
Yeah.
I was
Pico is definitely,
panicking over Crash
forced forever.
being a weakness for like the machine or the alien.
That is the correct
It ended up
strategy.
being the weakness for the machine.
Yeah, just-
Never happened.
It
Machine
never
over.
happened. Or even going into that boobeam fight in the first seed, I was really worried. I was like, oh, Crash better not
Well,
be a
I do
weakness
want to
for
say
these
congratulations
boobeams.
to
I
both of you
really
for
hope
officially
it was.
qualifying. Thank you for seeing the races out to a finish today. It's always a good time when we're hanging out and watching some Mega Man 2 randomizer.
Yeah, excellent. I hope we were able to put on a good show for everybody. A GG Bull on both rounds. Very good racing from you.
Yeah, I do intend to watch this back in a bit.
Excellent. Me too.
Yeah, for sure. No, hey, congratulations to the both of you for officially qualifying. I mean, it's unfortunate that Krebel and Gaming Wild Dad couldn't make it to this last qualifier, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You guys did finish the qualifier seed, which is the requirement for making it into the final brackets. So yeah, GG's to both of you. You guys claim spot 7 and 8 respectively, and the tournament bracket. And yeah, shortly here, sometime shortly, I will end up either rolling random or I might end up doing seeding. I'll go through all the qualifier races and jot down everybody's times and do seeding that way. I'm not sure yet.
Coin flip it, put it on a wheel, just spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. Yeah. That's what I usually do.
Right on. Sounds good.
But
All right, I'll be expecting that invite in the mail here.
yeah. Y'all are gonna look for challenge invites. I'll go find your challenge names, and it's either gonna show up in your email or on your challenge messages or somewhere. How did it work for you, Ari? Was it email or was it challenge message or both?
You should have
got
received.
mine through email.
Yeah. You should have received for through the email because I've done that in the past.
Right on.
That's how we got our replacement last year.
Yeah. Was there anything else you guys want to mention about the seeds or anything before we go ahead and wrap things up and close out here?
Let's see. For the last
nothing comes
one,
to
I
mind
really
here.
liked the heat, the charged heat. Well, it wasn't charged; it was like a one-shot heat, but that was awesome.
Well, there were also one shot heat in both seats, so that was good.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, I tell you, it was a pain in the ass in the second seat. Joe's.
Ooh, yeah, Joe's. Oh, those were horrible.
Yeah, fortunately, they were busting on the moon, and then I found Crash was one shotting them. So basically, I had to walk that Crash through the whole seat. And the explosion was terrible because I forget what the first stage did. It was Flash because I got a from Flash because it was my first one I went through. But I was hoping the explosion would just kill the doggos because it'd be quicker, but it didn't. It made me mad.
Oh, so you like
Terrible
fired at the
timer on the
wall?
explosion. Yeah, because I fired at the wall, hoping it's like, all right, I'll be able to walk at the explosion, take care of the doggo. Nope,
Yeah,
get to the wall, doggo's still there.
That's a bummer.
All right, you got anything else for these guys before we take off?
I've got one question for you guys. When you get into those anxiety rooms and you see the gear gestures, what's the first thing that goes through your mind?
Item 1.
Yeah, usually, but let's see. The last one where I took a death, I only had like 4 pixels, so I only had 2 uses of item 1. And then by the time I shot the metal blade down to try and take out the gear, it already knocked me off the ladder, so it was too late. So I was just thinking, oh crap, what do I do?
You damage boost until the platform gets to you.
Yeah, there was so much going on the screen, I couldn't tell whether I was in iframes or not.
Yeah, iframes and lag.
Yeah.
Because when I got hit and I got to the other side of the screen, it's like, oh wait, 5 frames. They didn't. Are they about to run out? And then made it into the transition screen before I had to think about overthink it.
Yeah, I could use a bit more practice on that, especially before we start doing tournament races.
They're going to start awfully quick too, because now that everybody's qualified, like I said, I'm going to roll it tonight, and tomorrow y'all can start scheduling. So, or even as soon as tonight after it gets rolled, whatever the case may be. So yeah, more Mega Man 2 randomizer action coming to you. Our top 8 qualifier bracket is set with. Man, I had the notepad file up. I'll tell you exactly what it was. Hold on,
I was going to say, remind me, are we doing single or double?
We were doing double. We were doing double as the tradition
as is tradition.
Yeah. Race 1 qualifier was our SPCE Casual Tom. Race 2, race 3 qualifier was 2% Chungus, and race 4 would be Snape. Race 5 was myself. Race 6 was Swift. Race 7 would be Siberian Bill 9 and Kyle 2KX, aka Mega Kyle 83, as race 8. So that is your bracket. We will be spinning soon, and that'll be posted on the MM2R tournament Discord, and I'm sure in Speedgaming Live Discord as well. I'll go ahead and mention the Matcherino. We have a Matcherino this year. I mentioned it a couple times in the qualifier races. It said we had $65 in it. However, that was actually last year's total. This year we don't have anything in it just quite yet. And I'll go ahead and post the link in chat for you guys. For if anybody has the means to or would like to support our tournament, for our prize pool, top 3 would get paid if we do end up earning any money through our Matcherino. Let's see. What else? Anything else? I'm going to thank RSPC for commentating with me. Thanks for Bull and Kyle for the races. It was a pleasure to watch, as always.
Excellent. Thanks for having me back this year.
Of course.
Likewise, Charlie Boy,
It's
thank
glad.
you for joining me today.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
want to give a big shout out to Speedgaming, as always, for hosting this tournament. Everybody working behind the scenes and helping get this going. And the last thing that I have to say before I sign off is, the stage is set, boys. It's time to pick the stage.
It's time to light the lights on the Muppet Show tonight.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So, yeah, we're gonna have our bracket coming up very shortly, guys. So stay tuned. Join the Discord to find out when that's gonna be. When the first races are, we'll do the announcements there, and in the SG Live Discord as well, under our MM2R channel. Yeah, if there's nothing else, I'll go ahead and sign off for you guys. My name's been Charlie Boy. Thanks again to Speedgaming for having us on the network. Shout outs to Duckfist for the original creator of the randomizer, and Squidman, the new project lead for it, for the community edition. Shout outs to Quantum and Creed for their work on the randomizer this season, and Game Wild Dad for his as well. And shout outs to everybody who's qualified and everybody watching at home. And thank you so much. And we will see you guys in the tournament coming up shortly. So thank you. Bye-bye for now, and take care. See y'all next time.